Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
So everybody guys, today we'll take a look at the gold market as usual. So in the gold market it's a bit sophisticated for analysis situation, because if you'll take a look at the monthly chart, you'll see that actually market is forming inside months. So they stand for 3-4 months in a row with a big overlapping of the ranges. So in fact the 1 month is inside one to each other. So it means that on the global picture, on the high time frames, price doesn't touch any significant levels. So even here on daily chart, you see that since the beginning of the year, market stands really in a tight range, in some sort of the 12 even and 13 even area. It's one leg up, falling one leg down, so approximately of the same range. And it means that the market stands in some kind of the indecision. This is understandable right now because actually gold market has two major groups of the driving factors. One of them is geopolicy, and another one is fiscal factors as the FOMC strategy, inflation, and something of that sort. Speaking on the geopolitical driving factor, that was really mostly bullish for gold market. Now we see some kind of a vacuum, so it's some silence on the geopolitical sphere, but we see that this is temporal period, because temporal situation, because currently guys, as the war in Syria almost stands at the end, now the destiny of the whole Middle East will start to resolve, and there will be involved a lot of countries as Libya, even North Africa, so Afghanistan. That will be the new spiral of the tensions in the Middle East. This will be very important. Second, the new scenario we see in Europe. So the sanctions that is accepted by the Senate in the United States, but it's not signed yet by Donald Trump, but they stand mostly not against Russia, in fact, but they stand against Europe. And that will be very important and could lead to significant turmoil in Europe, especially because, you know, in September this will be elections in Germany. So this will be very important. And that factors are now right now stands just at the starting point. They just started to make an impact on the financial markets. And what impact will happen, we will see in the nearest time. Speaking on the Fed policy, here we see the opposite situation, where Fed started very well with the hawkish statements and rate rising, but right now it steps back, and currently investors are not sure that Fed indeed will rise rate till the end of the year. And the headwind that was existing here against the gold market and stands as the bearish factor right now becomes weaker. So this turmoil brings that price action that we see on the gold markets, when the market stands in general indecision. As a result, as you can see on the technical picture, actually we do not also have the big choice of the different patterns or scenarios. So it's really very small choice here. So what we have on the daily chart? On the daily chart, this upward action stands very well, as we see, but as we have talked previously in a couple of weeks, here we do not see real purchases of the gold. This rally mostly technical and may be driving by the short-term traders, by the speculators, but no real purchase of the physical gold stand beyond of this rally. It means that this rally could stand well, but at the first some hazard of the bearish pressure, something of that sort, it could finish with the strong plunge down. So just could be an expected collapse here, because no real support stands beyond the nobody will be protect this upward rally without trying to step inside and join this rally, as usually we see some support on the market. Yes, we don't have really big support of the real purchases. Any bearish pressure here on some factor will lead to prompt collapse. We should keep in mind this one. So on the way up, market has broken all important levels. So 1261 was the last Fib resistance, 618 resistance of this recent thrust down, and it has been broken. Market right now stands above the monthly pivot point, and as we do not have here any Fib levels, and market is not at the but the only resistance that we have is the 1277, 1279 area. This is monthly pivot resistance one. And the next area will be 13 even approximately, as previous steps. That's the first moment to watch for. Second important moment here that we see. Actually, guys, here we see some kind of the consolidations could be called differently. You could call this some kind of widening triangle, or maybe some kind of the compound head and shoulders, because we have some kind of the shoulder, double head, and another shoulder. It doesn't matter. What is matter is the harmonic swings. And if you will take a look at these harmonic swings and clone it and drag it to this current situation, you will see that both of them point on an area precisely around monthly pivot resistance 1, and this is the same 1277, 1279 area. That will be a very important area for the destiny on the bull market, because here is the level where maybe collapse will happen, maybe something will change. So if market will break it up, that's very good. This means the rally will continue, but we should be ready when the market will be ready, will approach to this area. Keep an eye on possible bearish patterns on the intraday charts. That could be really important. That's all that we see right now on the daily. So you can see not really big choice. And finally, another maybe some chances to get some patterns is this most recent rally. So maybe on the Jordan application we will get some kind of the brand bottom or double repo maybe, or something of that sort. It's nothing else we have. So on the intraday charts, guys, our market stands in upside channel, as you can see. And take a look at the weekly pivot resistance one will stand 1278, almost 1279. It's also accompanied and stands in agreement with this area. So it coincides with the same 1278, 1279 area. So it inside of the channel, guys, all that I see is just the potential for the 3-drive sell pattern, maybe. I'm not sure that's definitely will work, but the shape stands in equation. So here you could act differently. So if you are searching for taking the short position here, you probably should get one of the possible scenarios. So first is some bearish pattern. So do not take any short position without bearish pattern in the back, because any pattern will give you the clear point where to place the stop. And where you have the clear pattern, you know in advance where the stop should be placed, and you have the chance to place really tight stop. It's based on the pattern. Or second scenario, that is my preferable here, and I think that's a better choice here, is to wait on the collapse of this rally. So as soon as market will break the tendency of the high lows and high highs, for example, some reversal swing will happen here in the breaking of this channel, that is better chance to go short, because this could mean the end of the rally. So wait for some drop and retracement up. That will be the chance to go short. So that's the only things that we see right now in the gold market. So that being said, on the coming week, we are watching for 1277, 1279 area, because the harmonic swings point on this area, and that's an area where potentially some reversal could happen. Second, we're watching for possible bearish reversal swings on the gold market. As soon as we will get it, this could become the indication that rally is over and market could drop very fast, because as I said, we do not see support from the physical gold market. So we do not see a real purchase of the gold. That's why rally stands under question. So that's what we see right now on the gold market, and let's keep an eye on the progress on what will happen in the beginning of the week.